it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Detroit Pistons. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Griffin, then it's John Henson. And for Brooklyn, Jared Allen is out there with Junior. And it's Durant. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Hardaway. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me for that cover.
Good work there as it goes.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Now here's Griffin following the miss by Junior. Durant against Knight. Clock at 6. And Henson kicks to Griffin. No good on the 3. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Griffin. Allen with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Hardaway finds Duncan. Inside from 13. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Duncan's got 8.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Passes it to Kennard. Singletary, guarded by KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that one's good, Junior.
Good intensity from Junior here. Boxes out to win the rebound and goes right back up for the score.
Knight for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Detroit, Doomboy is checked in for Henson. Brown comes in for Luke Kennard. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Brandon Knight. Singletary, guarded by KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Akers checked in for Detroit. The pass to Duncan. And Makers sends it back.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Makers averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Galloway. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. Duncan right side. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
It's amazing how Junior can just flip the switch, turn up the activity level. Big night for him.
Singletary, guarded by Harris. Pass to Galloway. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Toomboya can't get it to go. Nets leading by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Houston.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Galloway. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Singletary. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harris's shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Singletary, guarded by Harris. Toomboya can't get it to go. Dinwiddie right side. Duncan. And Junior throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Toomboya. He's out there with Maker, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Trailblazers, got the job done. He had 44 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display.
So it's the Pistons now. Kennard, the pass to Brown. Singletary, guarded by Harris. Duncan with the block.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Pistons making a change here. Galloway's checked in. The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so It's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
4 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Galloway. They grab their own miss. It's good from in time. He's got 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Feeds it to Junior. Doesn't go that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
It's stolen by Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a product of Junior's patience. If you're not disciplined against him, he'll make you pay.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. Toomboya can't get it to go.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pulls up on the wing. That one, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Durant is out there with Junior. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Duncan left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Give Junior credit. I like how he doesn't let tough defense stop him from trying to score.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Knight with it. Kennard on the wing. Passes to Henson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Griffin down low. Duncan is there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That kind of thing is a guessing game, but with high stakes.
Both good from the line that time.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Junior. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Kennard up top, defended by Allen. Griffin's shot is good.
No hesitation from Blake on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
This could get even more out of hand if they can. Oh, what a play!
And how about that level of creativity Junior brings to his dunks? It's fun watching him sky up and throw it down.
Now the pass to Henson. Griffin with it. Covered by Duncan. And Griffin scores. The assist by Henson. Griffin's got 13 points.
He goes to the
Getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
attacking in the lane. This is where Junior's raw ability and toughness really shine.
The Nets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Doomboy is checked in for John Henson. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Griffin. That one drops for him. Griffin's got 10 points in just the second half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him. I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Now, here's Doomboy, guarded by Crawford. And Knight slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Crawford passes to Junior. Here's Luwawu. Now Irving. Crawford, no one around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now. And so Knight will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Rebounded by the Nets. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kennard with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Doomboy. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Knight passes to Mikhailuk. Knight against Irving. Outside Griffin. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's 17 points for Blake Griffin.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Knight on the wing, covered by Irving. Knight taking his time here. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Open jump shot off the mark. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And I consider Junior to be a natural athlete. Really impressed with his ability to finish plays.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Griffin. Over Durant. That shot by Griffin, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Can hit it outside, inside, and there you see Kyrie with the pull-up.
Passes it to Mikhailuk. Kennard with the ball. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Irving and Detroit looking at who they've got. Baker out there with that. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's McRae. And it's Galloway in at the point.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out.
Here's McRae. Softly drops in the floater. McRae has got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Duncan. And a missed layup.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Galloway, covered by Irving. Galloway taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McRae. The shot missing. Nice D from Duncan. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Duncan dishes to Jordan. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And, well, Detroit shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Galloway. Here's Patton. Duncan with the block. Outside Irving. And it's Duncan penetrating.
Showing some dedication on the drive, Junior takes good angles when attacking the rim.
Here's Galloway, covered by Irving. Snell, the pass to McRae. Shoots over LeVert. Maker, no one around him. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Buries the long-range jumper.
All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
And the pass to Galloway. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to McRae. Pass to Patton. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Patton, the pass to McRae. Over Harris. And the shot no good from McRae. The Nets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Duncan battles through traffic and lays it in. Duncan's got 54 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
McRae, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Over in the corner, Brown. Passes it to McRae. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Harris misses. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Duncan.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
To the inside. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.